Hi everyone, and hope you are all doing good after a cyclonic night. So, first and foremost, thank you so much for sharing so much of love in my previous video, and I'm absolutely humble with all your feedbacks. I'm working on them, and I'm hoping that with every video things gets better. Thank you once again. And on that note, I'll start my second video today. Before starting, let me tell you something, and I hope you will understand what I'm talking about. So, there used to be a girl, and she was a very happy go lucky, very bubbly kind of a girl who always made people laugh. And no, and she was always laughing. All she could not bear was anybody upset. And then one day, what happened was there was a shocking news, and everybody couldn't believe. Yes, she had committed suicide. Everybody was like, अचानक क्या हो गया, क्यों इतना बड़ा कदम उठा लिया उसने अपने आप के लिए, and why suddenly such a decision? Well, nothing happens suddenly. It's something that is there, that was rather there bothering her, which actually led her to this. And the botheration was her depression. And the moment I say depression, everybody gets almost like, oh, acha. There are eyes rolling, and you don't want to talk about it. That's what happens. We never want to discuss depression because whenever we say depression, people think that it's a mental illness and ये तो पागल है, ये डिप्रेशन क्या होती है, जाओ डॉक्टर को दिखाओ. एंड द मोमेंट डॉक्टर के बारे में कहा जाए, एंड द मोमेंट वी मेंशन somebody called psychiatrist or psychologist, immediately the person becomes, ये तो पागल है, पागल होगी इसलिए दिमागी डॉक्टर के पास जा रही है, या तो ये पागल हो गया है इसलिए ये दिमागी डॉक्टर के पास जा रहा है. It's not really like that. Really. Depression can happen to anyone. And mostly it happens at a very early age, like early teens, like 15. And as I call it, till early adulthood. That these are the early adulthood in the sense, say 30, 31. This is the most crucial time when somebody can get depressed the most. And then again, it happens in the later stage, like in your old age. So, whenever I say depression or whenever I'm talking about that, depression leads to a lot of things also, like anxiety, that can be at times very, very serious. But my problem is that why do we never talk about it? There are people who suffering from it, I know personally, but they don't have anybody to talk to because we don't understand the problem. इतनी बड़ी भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. हाँ, एक स्टेट ऑफ माइंड है जो वो अपने आप हैंडल नहीं कर पा रही है और कर पा रहा है, एंड दैट्स व्हाई दे नीड यू. If we go by the survey reports, every 1 in 20 is actually suffering from depression in India. And the suicide rate is 10.9 in every lakh. Can you imagine that? Of course, followed by other countries like China and US. But then why? Why this increase of number? You know why? Because we have nobody to talk to. Depression actually can happen for a lot of reasons. It can be medical also sometimes because there are some drugs which leads to these kind of side effects, but those are temporary, that can be treated and or it goes with time. Some depressions are chronic, and that can be because some instances that has happened to you in your past, which is so which is basically put a deep mark in your heart, that whenever something like that happens, or whenever something even is talked about regarding that kind of situation, that triggering effect happens. And then a person can go through a lot of problems like anxiety, or can absolutely get silent. And then there can be other things like, they get very restless. So whenever you see somebody that they're behaving little different from what they are or what they generally do, don't judge them. They're having some problems, they're having some situations they can't handle themselves. Just be little empathetic towards them. They don't need your sympathy, they need your empathy. They need you to be there by their side, non-judgmental. They just need you to just sometimes hold their hand and say, it's okay, you breathe, I'm there, you take your time. Naki, you just lash out to them, at them, and then, अरे यार तुमसे नहीं होता है, and why are you behaving so weird, and you're not the only one in this world suffering from this, just handle yourself. No, it doesn't work like that, please. It's my humble request. Try to understand why is it happening. Or don't judge them if at that moment they're being rude to you, because sometimes when this what they say, they don't even mean, they're just saying it for that, I mean, at that situation, not even thinking what they are saying. Because when you have your anxiety attacks, you are absolutely not in that state where you can be logically thinking. And don't even think that if the person is saying something, that means it was there somewhere in the person's heart which is coming out. No, it's not like that. It's absolutely situational, and just give them time. Just be patient with them. I know sometimes a normal person who doesn't understand what anxiety is or what a depression can be like, sometimes it might get very difficult for them, or sometimes they also get very irritated. So fine, now just walk out from that room, or from just say that person that, okay, fine, you be yourself and I'll come back to you. Don't be there and increase the problem by not understanding and blaming the person. Don't do that, please. I might sound in my video today a little rude, but this rudeness is because of things that I have actually seen happening to people, and sometimes it has happened to me also when I was in that kind of state. And I can talk about this today because I have been through that. Yes, no doctor can really help you much, only you yourself can. I know. Because no counseling helped me, no medicine helped me, because the medicine only made me sleep. That's all that they did. But there are some people who don't know how to do self counseling. They need time. That's all I'm saying. That if you don't understand somebody, fine. You don't need to always understand somebody. But don't judge them also. Because today's generation, as I always say, it's a very lonely generation. We don't have many people to talk to, we don't have many people to go to. And most importantly, there are not many people who will understand us and who will be by our side. We don't have that kind of a friend truly in our lives, or anybody, as a matter of fact, because everybody is busy in their personal life and everybody has a life of their own. So this is also too much to maybe ask for sometimes. But if you have, or if you see somebody close to you is suffering, please let them talk. Give them the confidence where they can share. Give them that space where they can just break down and cry their heart out, and then maybe after some time, actually breathe and feel better. Sometimes you just need to be there by somebody silently. Well, again, I know it's too much to ask for, but if you can, maybe there'll be somebody not killing him or herself. Maybe will save somebody's life. And you know, it's depression sometimes not just kill you physically, like you don't commit a suicide, but sometimes you're dying inside. You become somebody who you also, when you stand in front of the mirror, can't recognize who you are. Sometimes it happens that एडजस्ट करते करते और खुद को समझाते समझाते हम इतना बदल जाते हैं कि दिन के आखिर में खुद ही नहीं समझ पाते कि हम क्या थे, हम क्या चाहते थे और क्या हो रहा है या क्या बन गए. That is also one type of killing, actually, you know. You kill your soul like that. You kill the most precious thing, that is you. So again, I'll say that अगर सहारा नहीं बन सकते तो क्रिटिसाइज भी मत कीजिए, और अगर सहारा बन सकते हैं तो प्लीज़ बनिए, क्योंकि ऐसे बहुत है जिसे आपकी ज़रूरत है, जो शायद कह भी नहीं पाते हैं, पर अगर आप समझ रहे हैं तो साथ निभाइए ना. And well, on that note, I'll say that if you like my videos, then please subscribe and like. And if you have anything to tell me, please, you can be free to tell me. And again, your feedbacks matters a lot to me. And if you think that you want me to be there by your side, I'm always there. I'm a friend. You can come and talk to me anything you want to. Trust me, I'll not judge you. On that note, again, thank you so much, everybody, for loving me so much and always being by my side. And live, love, and laugh. Bye-bye.